Hey everybody, and welcome to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got a match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here. This is the final of the Kyber Cup League. We got a match between Tharlin and Smikies. Tharlin flying Vader, Whisper, Duchess, some Imperial Aces, versus Smikies with Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Ahsoka. So three sort of ace-ish lists, although Smikies definitely is losing in the PS battle. Does he have... He does have Sense on Obi-Wan, so that's going to help a little bit with anticipating Vader and Whisper. Well, I guess any of these 6s and 5s. Got a little bit of regen on Obi-Wan. Maybe it'll give him a late game piece. Let's take a look at Tharlin's list. So Vader, just fire control. No afterburners, no hate, none of that stuff. Just fire control. Very, very thin Vader. Whisper, however, very heavy. Juke, fifth brother, stealth device. Gonna have 3 dice with a force point and probably an evade. Duchess with a shield upgrade, which is interesting. She's going to be beefier, but I think I really do like Predator. If Whisper wasn't here, fifth brother's pretty good on her. If you want to go pretty thick with 2 Cs, you can do like Juke, fifth brother, that sort of thing. But no, shield upgrade on Duchess, going to bring her to 4 and 1, so 5 hit points. On the other side, Obi-Wan with Sense, so going to be able to look at some dials. That'll help get some blocks in with Ahsoka or Anakin. R2 for the regen. Both of the Deltas have the 7B title, so extra shields at the cost of an agility die and extra attack die. Anakin, gonna be pretty annoying. He's definitely hard to pin down with his ability to barrel roll before his maneuver, and it doesn't count as a barrel roll. He's got passive sensors and proton torpedoes. So I've played against Anakin once, and it was like an advanced sensor. Anakin, very frustrating to pin down, but he didn't hit real hard. He had 2 dice primary. This one, that's not going to be the case. Not only does he have proton torpedoes, but he has passive sensors, so he'll be able to trigger that and just target lock whoever happens to end up in his arc at his engagement. We've got Ahsoka, so she's going to be... She can be handing out actions. After you fully execute a maneuver, you may choose a friendly ship at range 0 to 1 and spend a force charge. That ship can perform an action even while stressed. She's going to activate first. She could give Anakin a focus so that when he moves and uses passive sensors, he's not quite so vulnerable. We'll see about that. Anakin, of course, will get the full throttle evade from doing a 3 to 5 speed maneuver, so he could end up focus evade and holding out on that target lock. So we've got Vader and Whisper at the top of the board. Ahsoka, Obi-Wan. Ahsoka at the bottom. Going to be behind Duchess for a little bit. Definitely a spread here. When we saw deployment, it was all... Let's see, did they put the first player marker out? No. So the only question is... Ooh. Sidewinder. Yeah, I said it right. The question is with the 5s, Obi-Wan, Duchess, Whisper. We will see that very soon. But just as I was talking about how spread out the Republic was, they get grouped up. so we see Duchess moving. So Obi-Wan moved and then Duchess. So that tells us that Smikies has player 1. First player. Let's take a look at the costs of these lists. 198 for Smikies, 196 for Tharlin. So he definitely came in under the points and gave initiative to Smikies. It makes sense. He wants Whisper and Duchess to be able to dodge Obi-Wan. That definitely feels like a big advantage here for the Empire, or for the Empire. All of the Republic ships are going to have to move first. They will have a little bit of prior knowledge with sense. It's going to be some real careful maneuvering here from Smikies to not just get eaten alive. All right, back to dials we go. So we did have a nice spread here, but turn 2, everybody's getting closer together. Looks like we've got all big rocks and 2 gas clouds. So somebody here brought like a rock and 2 gas probably. Unless each player brought 2 rocks and a gas, which is definitely possible. That's high-level obstacle placement, guys. Watch how the pros do it. All right, we've got the cloaked Whisper. The only question is, does she move up or forward? I think he's going to play a little cagey. He's going to let these Republic ships commit. Maybe catch him in a corner. He's just so far away with Ahsoka. I haven't seen Smikies fly this list yet, so I don't know how he likes to use Ahsoka. But boy, I think I'd want her close to Anakin. If Anakin's ever going to use that passive sensors, I want Anakin and Obi, or I want Ahsoka and Obi close enough to help out Anakin, help him stay alive. Alright, Smikey's not using sense. We're seeing a decloak to the left and forward. Forward from Ahsoka, definitely threatening the flank. Gonna fine-tune barrel roll, give herself just a little more room, just in case Duchess committed. Alright, Anakin's gonna spend his force to barrel roll. 3 bank, yep. Gonna let the Empire come into the obstacles, probably. Whisper definitely doesn't want to be in these obstacles, doesn't want to limit her decloaking ability. Alright, another fine-tuned from Obi-Wan. Alright, let's see what the Empire is going to... Oh, wait, we're still doing Obi-Wan. Did a fine-tuned barrel roll, so... I don't think you want to boost, right? Because this is Pretty good place to turn in. Oh, nope, Obi-Wan is done. Okay. Oh, he did barrel roll and boost. Okay, I see it in the log here. A boost forward from ailerons and a hard turn from Duchess. And now she's going to consider a barrel roll. Yeah, that's decent. Can go either way. Or neither way. Now he says, Anakin likes extra mods but doesn't need them. Ahsoka can give herself extra mods just as easily. I mean, yeah, I guess, but Anakin, if he spends his force point for his ability, he's just a 2 evade ship with an evade token, right? That doesn't seem like a good investment. I think he's a big target because of those proton torpedoes. So I'd like to have my mod-giving support ships around him. At least for the turn that you commit to shooting a torpedo. Now he says, lock plus force isn't awful for a torpedo shot. I'm just saying, you gotta make it to your engagement. You're an initiative 4, every single one of these Empire ships shoots before you. So, like, yeah, your attack could be great if you get to take it. Clapdell says, if I lose, will my bet be lost? No. So feel free to come and go as you please. Let's do our Gold Squadron check-in. Ooh, no points yet. I see a big swarm of SFs in the middle. I see the bat wings pointed at them. It's pretty terrifying. Alright, back to this game. Sorry, I was looking at Anakin, and I was like, you know what? 2 dice out the front, 2 evade, and essentially 5 hit points. You know, Anakin's a quad jumper. If he spins that force point, maybe he has an evade. It's not quite 1-to-1. Alright, looks like Duchess still getting set, maybe. Nice thing about these new dials, they have a set button that turns red when you're ready. So you can tell which one he's working on. No. I'm not saying Anakin is a quad jumper. I'm saying that stat line reminds me of a quad jumper. When you're thinking of like, oh, I'm gonna shoot that ship, it's got 5 health, you know, kind of 5 health and 2 evade. Reminds me of the quad. And I'm more making the point that, like, yeah, you can take that ship down with concentrated fire. Alright, Ahsoka. Let's go ahead and put our force points back on so that we can spend them. Ahsoka spins hers. Looking for a barrel roll to the left. She's got it. Goes for a focus as her action. Anakin spinning his force. Gonna keep getting as much distance as possible, it looks like. And there we see the passive sensors charge for Anakin. So he's got a nice little area of denial. Hey, you don't want to come here. Three bank out of Whisper. And yeah, this is probably what Smikies wants. Whisper doesn't want to be in here, and yet here she is. Barrel rolls. Wants to keep Whisper, well, actually obstructed. Anakin with an obstructed shot into Whisper. Maybe that's not the best torpedo spin. That's going to be really tempting if he's got it in range. But a lot of advantages there for Whisper. Oof, 4 forward? Oh, that's out of Vader, okay. Duchess went left forward. 1 straight, okay. Alright, Obi-Wan, range 2 into Duchess. Three natty hits to start the game. Duchess with 2 focus results. Spins the focus token, takes 1. Shield upgrade gone. That is a 6-point upgrade, I believe. On Duchess, yeah. Alright. Duchess is going to shoot now. It looks like Obi-Wan took an evade, so he spent a force point. You don't see a lot of Jedi use that purple action, but can come in handy. Especially if you feel yourself out here in the middle of the fight. 2 hits. 2 natty evades. Gonna hold on to that token then. Nothing for Whisper. Now he says Whisper might eat a torp. If that's in, yeah, that's very tempting. Nope. Gonna lock that gas cloud. Thanks for nothing, Smikies. I had a rhyme ready. We were gonna lock that rock, and then he went for the gas cloud instead. What a jerk. Alright, range 3 from Ahsoka into Duchess. Duchess is out of mods. 3v3. 1 hit, 1 crit. Oh boy. Duchess needs 2 natural evades. Doesn't get it. Takes the crit. Let's see what she's got. Fuel leak. Not great as your first crit. Better than hull breach, probably. Yeah, that I don't think that aggression from Duchess paid off. Maui was in the chat accusing them of being too cagey, and look what happens. Wasn't cagey enough. Puts Duchess out there. Loses a shield, takes a crit. Yeah. Lapdell says, should have taken Duchess around the rock. Moved in as a group. Agreed. Because she boosted, right? Yeah, she boosted straight and then flew straight. And we'll see how it does for him. Vader and Whisper are going to be moving in. But this is such a weird place for Whisper. Is he going to recloak? I think he's considering not doing that. Yeah, I don't see a cloak token out there. So we got a naked Whisper. Yeah, I wonder if he should have just cloaked and then just moved into the same location, right? You don't have to because the problem is the decloak is not great, right? Can he fit? Could he have fit a decloak in here? I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. Would have had to gone forward. And that's not great either. Alright, Tharlin's ready. So is Smikies. Let's see where they're going. Smikies not going to use Sense. One bank from Ahsoka. Oh yeah, I should regen Force points so that I can spend them again. Ahsoka spends hers. Looking for a lock. She's only got one target, and that is Duchess. Let's lock on Duchess with Ahsoka's ability and focuses for her action. Shoots forward here. Wants that evade really bad. Gonna flip passive sensors. So he's got the evade and a force point. Not bad. Ooh, Obi-Wan YOLOs over the rock. Takes a damage. He's got R2, he doesn't care. He can fine-tune controls. He did fully complete his maneuver, and that's what he's looking at doing. Spending a force point. Barrel rolls backwards. Ooh! Look at that! Oh, no! Duchess looks like an aileron left. And then a one bank. Don't you just wish you had Predator? Looking at a possible barrel roll to get out of arc. Gonna get a range one shot into Anakin, but no mods. One bank. Bumps. Smikies saying hello. Ooh, but the Dark Lord swoops in and does not bump. Let's look at that. Oh, big plays there from Tharlin. Smikey saying he thought he could get the double bump there, but not on Vader. Now, do you take the range 1 on Obi, or do you try to PS kill Anakin? Your younger self. This is some psychological stuff right here. Vader's got to work through some stuff. Gotta let go of the past. Kill it if you have to. Oh, yeah, he's thinking about it. I think he gotta protect Whisper. Yeah, I know it hurts. Alright, Vader, range 2 into Anakin. 3v2. Hit crit. He's going to fire control the blank. It's like the perfect Vader roll. Oh! So one of those is going through. Anakin's going to spend his token and his force point. Take 1 on the shields. Now, Whisper can not juke him because she's not evading, so forget about that. Pretend like I didn't say it even. I think you go with Duchess first. Okay. Oh, yeah. Obi-Wan shoots first. That's right. 4v3. Into Vader. Obi's got 2 force points left. He rolls 2 hits and 2 blanks. Vader just needs 2 paint. He's got a focus token. And he gets 2 paint. He spends his focus token. Now, I think you shoot Duchess here, because then it makes your decision on whether to spend your force point a little easier. Right now, if you roll crit focus, then you have a really tough decision to make. Whereas if Duchess had shot into Anakin and punched through a whole bunch, yep, that's not gonna happen. Oh, he does it. He spins the force point. Okay. And all right, 1 shield off of Anakin. Oh, gets the evade. Okay. All right. All right, Duchess. Unmodded, range 1, 4 dice versus 2 should favor the attack dice heavily. But this is a disc game. This ain't disc golf. This is a dice game. 2 hits, that's average. So can't kill Anakin. But boy, he can put a hurt in there. 1 hull remaining on Anakin Skywalker. Passive sensors. Gonna torp Whisper. Single modded. Shaken, not stirred. Hit, crit. Gonna reroll the focus into another focus. So a hit and 2 crits into Whisper. She's got an evade token and stealth device. So she needs 2 natural evades. Doesn't get it. Gonna put 1 on the shields. Now if she had 5th brother, she'd not spent it on that attack, but I mean, I guess Anakin would have 1 more hull on him. So loses stealth device very early on. But honestly, not the worst thing to happen. Ooh, and Ahsoka doesn't have a shot. Losing stealth device on Whisper's big. But one hull on Anakin? It feels like this went for the Empire, right? I mean, the points are definitely showing it. 29-0. What a round. Man, that maneuver from Vader, that was incredible. I mean, that made that engagement. If Vader had bumped, denies him the target lock, the reroll from fire control, the focus for defense from Obi-Wan, I mean, incredible. He would have had force points, but obviously he wants to save those as much as possible. Yeah, Maui in the chat saying, game of millimeters. See it next year on HBO. So do we see a sloop or a 5K from Obi-Wan? Is it a 5? Am I crazy? They have a 4, A5, and 2 sloops. Maybe do a 2 sloop to stay close to the fight. Oh yeah, we do need to pay attention to sense. Good point there, Clapdell. We do have... Does sense work 0 to 1? It does. So can look at Whisper, can look at Vader. Did Whisper cloak? No, she spent that evade on the torp shot. That's right. I wonder, will we see Ahsoka move up here to give Obi-Wan a mod? He's just going to give him a focus, and he's got 3 force points. I mean, Ahsoka could turn in here, spend a force point to give him a focus. See some cheeky barrel rolls. I don't know where he would go. Spinning is a good trick. Yeah, always an option. Almost always an option. I did have a really good... In my one match with Anakin, I did have a really nice turn where I put a ship on either side of Anakin, and I was like, alright. He was in much the same situation where he was in front of a rock, I put people beside him, and then he had to go over the rock. The problem was, he 3-taloned over the rock and didn't take any damage. So, that hurt me more than it hurt him. It hurt my pride. Alright, so he uses Sense to expose Vader's dial, which I didn't see. You know what, I'm sure all of my spectators saw exactly what that maneuver is. Fine-tuned. Nice, look at that maneuver out of Ahsoka. It's beautiful. One bank in from Anakin. was just checking the card. So Anakin doesn't have an evade action. Only the evade from fine-tuned controls. Good to know. So he banked right and barrel rolled. Hard one from Whisper. Takes the evade. I kind of almost wonder if she should cloak. It's better to have 2 more greens or an evade token. I don't know. There's the 1 forward from Duchess. And the hard turn. And the focus. Evade is better than cloak because you can spin the evade if you have to. Naked greens aren't great. Okay. Oh, little Annie. What did he try? He tried to do a 4K and bumped. Wow. Takes a damage too. Oh, look at the read there. Anakin looks at his future self and he says, you know what? I know exactly what you want to do. Puts himself in the right position, blocks Vader, and gets a cheeky damage. And we'll see if Duchess can finish Anakin off. But first we're going to have Obi-Wan. Looks like shooting into Whisper there. 3 natty hits. Ooh, Whisper gonna spend the token and take a shield and a hull. Oh, no, she's gonna spend the force point. That's right. And take 1. All right. Nothing for Whisper to shoot at. Duchess. Range 1 onto Anakin. 4v2 with a focus. Anakin's got a force point. Three focuses, he's got to spend it. Just going to get rid of these. 2 natty evades. Doesn't save him. You know what? Don't let the natties hit you on the way out. Alright, let's see. Can Ahsoka follow it up? Range 2 into Duchess. Two hits and a focus, spins it for 3. Duchess is taking 1 for sure. She's got 3 left and a fuel leak. No crits in there. Taking 2. Lives on 1 hull. That is half points though. 57 to 24. I guess that shield upgrade did keep Duchess alive this round. Vader is stressed, so cannot... Does he have sloops or talon rolls? Talons. 3 talons. Well, he can't do it, so... Important to keep in mind. Whisper. Whisper on 3. Boy, she would love to get out of here and start cloaking again. And I'm sure the Empire is glad to have Anakin out of the game before he can shoot his second torpedo. Yeah, I think the tail of the tape here is he went 3 forward with Anakin here, and oh, he did 3 forward. Was that the boost? No, that was after. But probably went a little too fast with Anakin. Did get the torp off on Whisper, which was nice, but kind of forced the hand of the Empire. They had to focus fire into him, and then he ended up on one hull in the next turn. Great block on Vader. Got a shield off. Wasn't able to shoot that round, but ultimately, that is a ship off the board. 24 to 57. 33 minutes left. Ahsoka and Obi. Now this is an R2 Obi, not a R4 Obi. So he's going to have some predictable blues. 2-3 straight. 1 and 2 banks. Now I would think he wants to head in here towards Duchess, and I wonder if that informs where Duchess goes. I think Duchess wants to head this direction. Oof, but Ahsoka's going to be following. I wonder if... Can Ahsoka make it in here? 3-bank boost? I'm trying to think of a way to block Vader. I'm sure... Well, Vader can't turn around, and he would love to slow roll to meet Ahsoka out here pursuing Duchess, I would think. I don't know, maybe you just slow roll Ahsoka and shoot at whoever ends up here. Whisper does have a 3 hard. I don't think that helps. I think Whisper needs to turn towards Obi-Wan like a 2. Maybe a 1 and a barrel roll. I don't know. Definitely wants to start cloaking again. Could K-turn if she was really ballsy, but bully, that seems like a bad idea. Obi-Wan just 2 banks, boosts. Yeah, there's no way to get... Well, Duchess could ailerons towards Vader. And then try and 3-bank up here. That's not terrible. There's the 1 bank from Ahsoka. Got pretty good coverage there. Might barrel roll. Fine-tune controls. Yep. Takes the focus. She's already got a lock on Duchess. You know what? I definitely forgot who was player 1. You cannot get blocks in there with Duchess or Whisper if Obi-Wan moves first. I put it in the overlay, immediately forgot it. Moves a lock onto Vader. Does 4K Whisper. Alright. So let's see what Vader's gonna do. Oh, Duchess, I mean. Duchess moves before Vader. Makes sense. Boosts right. Two sloop, it looks like. Oof, man, I don't like that at all. Unmodded Duchess. 2 bank out of Vader. Might as well barrel roll and shoot into Ahsoka, probably. He's going to have to eat shots from both of those. Here's the focus. Spins the force point. To lock. I would almost barrel roll and use the very rarely used well, no, that would have been a fair focus into a barrel roll. So I would have target locked as my action and then possibly focused into a linked action barrel roll to keep more of my force points around, but you would be stressed. As it is now, he's got 1 force point left. Does have a range 1 shot into Ahsoka. Gonna try and make it hurt. Could have points her right now. 4v2. Focused and target locked. Ooh, there it is again. That big bad Darth Vader roll only needs to use fire control system. Ooh, into another blank though. I'm gonna turn one of those into a crit. Doesn't matter, there's 3 shields. 1 evade takes 2 on Ahsoka. Doesn't get her to spin her focus though, that kind of hurts. Alright, Obi-Wan. Range 2 into Vader. 3v3. Vader kept his focus, so that's going to help. Hit, hit. Hooray! Oh, it's a hit. It's a beautiful baby hit. Vader looking for some paint. He's already lost a shield on that rock. Gets 1 blank. Spins the force point. Yeah, I think that's right. To take a shield. And then we've got a range 1 shot. Oh, we've got to do Duchess and Whisper first. I think you shoot Duchess first. You got an obstructed shot into Obi-Wan with, well, 3 force points. Or, yeah, I think you do the range 3 into Ahsoka. Try and force that force spin. Alright, 3 unmodded dice. Hey, who needs mods? Not Duchess. Any blanks? Ooh, there's a blank. Double evade, still no focuses. Takes 1 on Ahsoka, and that will be half points. 89 to 24. Whisper shooting into the same. 3 dice versus 3. She's got the 5th brother force point, and now that there's no shields, could get a crit through. If Ahsoka's unlucky. Nope, 2 hits. Ooh, 1 evade takes 1 on Ahsoka. Oh, and looks like Ahsoka's gonna try and take Duchess off the board. Ooh! Only fair after all the natties that Duchess threw. Triple blanks! Oh no! Alright, Duchess. You know what? You threw 3 hits. It's only fair. You're out of the game. 48 to 89. Empire still in the lead. Viking says, it feels like he should have shot Vader. Maybe. I think he had a better chance of killing Duchess, though. I mean, actually, well, I mean, if it was if it was the same dice versus the same dice, that would have been a dead Vader. You're right. Oh, Tharlin saying you forgot to put the evade out there for Whisper, and Smikies saying it's not a May. You got to do it. All right. 89 to 48, 22 minutes left. Finally got a recloaked Whisper, but not going to be able to get that advanced cloaking device evade, or Stygium array, sorry. It's my 1.0 showing through. Because she is stressed, and that evade is an action. Obi-Wan is not stressed. Does have a 1 hard if he wants it. Does move before Whisper. Whisper might decloak over here. I hope he does like a long bank. Because if Obi-Wan hard turns in, and she 1 banks, I think Vader's got to turn around, right? Oh, I don't know if he can risk it. 1 force point, no actions. That's very dangerous. Maybe take a turn to recoup. Can you afford to do that? I don't know. Think you go after Whisper here and try to get half? I mean, it seems like you've got such an easy in to pursue Vader, right? Oh, you could sloop. You could, you don't want to go towards Whisper, but K-turn. Yeah, none of this is great. You put both ships on Vader. Harder to put both ships on Whisper. Yeah. Oh yeah, he does have sense. Gonna do a decloak on Whisper. Oh, it looks like Whisper's going left. Oh, and Ahsoka says she's just going to stay right there. Looks like she doesn't want to block Vader. She wants to hang out. Oh man, this could be it for Vader. He does have a lock on Ahsoka. He could PS kill her. Obi-Wan with a focus. Two bank out of Whisper. Goes for an evade to get juke. Has a force point for a focus. Oh, I thought... Okay. It's a hard turn, not a... Oh, he almost needs to barrel roll backwards. Oh, no, none of this is good. I don't know why he would run this direction if Ahsoka was moving that direction as well. Yeah, I think you need to barrel roll. I don't know. Feels bad. I kind of felt like he should take the 4 dice attack from Obi to avoid any attack from Ahsoka, but maybe that's bad math. Hit, crit, focus. He's going to spend a force point. Oh, Obi. Oh, so he spent 1 on sense, 1 on fine-tuned, and 1 on the attack. So he's got no force points. Vader's got no force points, so he's taking hit, crit. He does have a focus. He's deciding, yeah. He spins it, takes a hit. Or, sorry, takes a crit. I know how this game works. It is stunned pilot, so don't go over any obstacles. I don't think he was planning on doing that. Alright, Whisper. There is a part of you that thinks maybe you gotta shoot an obstructed range 3 into Ahsoka to try and PS kill her. It's obstructed. Alright, they're calling for the judge. Yeah. Yep, gonna shoot into Ahsoka, so 3v4? 2 plus range plus obstruction? Yeah. Gonna try and juke... Oh, that's heartbreaking. Maybe Ahsoka will do the same thing, right, guys? It is range 2 on Vader, so he lucks out there. Doesn't have to take 4 dice. Oh! He does have the lock, though, on Ahsoka. And spins the focus for 3. Vader's got 2 left. He needs 2 evades. 2 natural evades. He's got no mods, no focuses, no tokens. Hey, he does it! He takes 1. He's got 1 left. Oh, Vader, you big meanie. Man, Whisper not able to come through there. That is huge. 83 to 89. Tharlin's got it right now. But boy, Vader is on the back foot. Let's see, what, he's got a 4K. Does that fit? Probably going to see another sense spend out of Obi-Wan. Unless they just sort of assume they know where old Vader's going. Now, 1 force on Vader, full on Ahsoka, and 1 on Obi-Wan. So definitely getting force starved here at the end. I think the 3 Talon is the easiest thing to block. There's just not really any surprising maneuvers here. You got to turn around. Sorry, Smikies says he needs a second. Some real life getting in the way. I think Obi-Wan beats Whisper in a 1v1. Yeah, if Vader can turn around, maybe PS kill Ahsoka. Or maybe a combination of the 2 of them. Then it's Obi and Whisper. Who's worth more? Whisper's 79, Obi's 77. Yeah, Maui says only needs 1 damage on Whisper. Obi can still regenerate, yeah. That's a good point. I wonder what the best maneuver is for Ahsoka if you see that K turn coming. Alright, Smikies is ready. And so are we. Yep, spins the Obi Force to sense Vader. And that is 4K? 4K. Yep, there's the 3 bank from Ahsoka. She's got both of her force points right now. Spins the first one. Barrel rolls left. Trying to deny Vader a shot. Spins the force point. Oh, look at you! Oh, they skipped the decloak from Whisper. Whoops. Yeah, Smikies saying go on, he rushed it, so. Ah, nice. Nice little move there. Nice little alley. So yeah, Ahsoka has no more force. Oof. There's a 2-bank with Obi-Wan. Takes a focus. Alright, Whisper. 4 forward. It's like, has Obi-Wan in arc. Gonna barrel roll just in case. Get that range 1, potentially. Alright, 4K out of Vader. And look at how fantastic that Ahsoka maneuver was. Sense really paying off, making the lower initiative pilots more viable here. Got a range 3 into Obi-Wan, 2v3. Does Vader, he has 1 force point. Two natty hits from the Dark Lord. One evade, he punches one through on Obi-Wan as he goes out. Obi-Wan gonna take a shot back. Hit, hit, crit. Wow. That's just mean. And that is a dead Vader. Protoskull says, fantastic move that he got to do after knowing everything. Yeah, it's still great. I mean, there's not a ship here, right? Like, you have to anticipate where that's going to be and where you're going to end up. Like, it's I've definitely known where ships are going to be and still messed that up. And you still have to dial in the correct maneuver to address whether it's the 3 Talon or the 4K. Since definitely it can be rough, but I think in that instance it helped the lower pilot skill ship get an upper hand on the ace there. Oh man, nothing but natties here on attack. 3 hits into Obi-Wan. Blank. Oh, oh! Spins the force point from... Oh, I don't have any force on Obi. Huh. I thought Obi was on 1 force point and spent it for sense. Oh well. He's back at 1 now. Lost a shield and took a damage. All right, 117 to 128, very close, 6 minutes left. Could very well see Obi-Wan run in regen, but he'd have to do it for 2 turns to get back to half points. Ahsoka's at 2 hull. Definitely an easier target to take out. Which way does Obi run? Maybe he takes the gas. I mean, maybe he doesn't run. Maybe he K-turns. Maybe he sloops. I was saying Whisper should decloak left if she wants to live. Decloak left. Spin that right around. So not using sense, gonna hold on to that last force. Decloaks to the left and forward. One hard from Ahsoka. She's got 1 force point. Erky says, this looks like it's been good. It's been tense. Oh, we can remove that. There's nobody left on the board that can target lock the Jedi. Ooh, look at Whisper! Waltzes right by Obi-Wan. Gonna take a range 2 into Ahsoka. No regen on Obi-Wan. Oh! Oh no. Spins the focus. Ahsoka is fine. Oh, that is brutal. Recloak from Whisper. So do you just decloak through Obi-Wan and do like a fat hard 3 or something? What? I mean, Ahsoka can like 1 hard barrel roll, 3 bank boost. Maybe you decloak this way and hard turn towards Obi-Wan. I don't... I mean, this is like perfect regen place for Obi-Wan, right? Like he turns up here and regens. No problem. And sense will be free, yeah. Well, depending on where Whisper decloaks, right? Because she decloaks first. 2 force points on Obi-Wan, that's not great. Little under 2 minutes left. Smikies is player 1. Oh yeah, so his sense goes first. Yeah, sense is first, then the decloak. Yeah, yeah. 3 hard left. So he is decloaking down this direction. T-Bet says Obi could just regen, but he can't bring himself past half points. Not in 3 seconds. Last round. Ahsoka ability. Gonna give Obi-Wan an action? Ooh! Gives Obi-Wan a target lock. He's definitely turning around then. He is not regenning. Yep, and she's just going to stay there because she's already blocking the 3 hard. Yep, great block there from Ahsoka. Obi-Wan's going to shoot first, and there is no arc for Whisper to shoot. So this is the last combat of the game. Obi-Wan needs to push through a damage on Whisper at range 3. Whisper's got an evade and a force point. It's 3 hits. Whisper needs 2 paint. She gets it. She spends the evade token on one and the force point on the other, and that is it! Tharlin takes it! The Empire wins, even with sense and regen. Doesn't matter. Empire's got it. Great game. Wow. And that'll do it. Thanks to the players for playing. Thanks to everybody for watching. Congratulations to Tharlin walking away with the bye, I believe, in the next season of the Kyber Cup. Hope you guys will be joining us for that. Until next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.